Okay. Hi, we just got started. Welcome and thanks for checking out what is online coaching. So there's 4 coaches here and we're each going to explain a little bit about common questions that we get asked because we want to make sure that you guys have the best information and you guys can make the best decision with what we give you. So we're going to go over 8 questions and yeah, Carol is going to go ahead and start us off with number 1.
Okay, a common question is, do I have to spam people? Do I have to sell things? And we are not about selling. We are about sharing. I get it all the time. Am I going to have to run around and meet a quota? And we'll get into some of those things later. But the biggest thing that we do is we share our journey with others. We're using the products and we're sharing them so other people can see how those products are working in our lives and in our journey. We're using them daily. We're drinking our shakes. We're doing our workouts. We're trying the new workouts, finding those things that work best for us. And it's all about the sharing. It's not about the selling. We're sharing great recipes. We're sharing great workout tips. We're encouraging people to drink water and join us in the journey. So it's just about sharing that journey, and they're going to get excited and they're going to want to join you. They're going to want to do those things. They're going to want to learn from you. They're going to want to share recipes with you. And it's also about cheering people on. We take the opportunity to catch up with people, and when we see somebody's getting a 10-minute walk or they're getting their water for the day, we're cheering them on. So really it's just about setting the example, being the example, and not necessarily saying, hey, buy this from me. We're inviting them and selling by doing. So those are my thoughts.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yes, that summed it up really well. I was going to say it's definitely more about being an example and sharing it that way. So thank you, Carol. I'm going to go ahead and let Lori talk. Lori, she had, what if I don't know that many people? So she's going to go ahead and speak. Go ahead, Lori.
Hi. Yeah, I guess a common question is, what if I don't know that many people? I thought that too when I first started, and then I sat down and wrote down my list of people that I know and came up with about 100 people. So and also you're building a team, so it's not just about the people that it's also about the people who know who know your friends and who know your family also. So that's not really that much of a big deal when it comes to all of that too. And just think about it. Think about how many people you come in contact with on a daily basis, going to the gym or picking up your kids from school or dance classes or everything that you're doing, grocery stores. I'm sure, you'd understand that you actually are coming in contact with a lot more people than what you would think you do. And I've also reconnected with a lot of people that I haven't talked to in a long time. And I'm making some great friendships. So that's also a big part of being a coach too, is the awesome friendships that you make. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Lori. Yeah, I was going to say, even online, that's a lot of the people that I've met is definitely through social media too. And they've become like my best friends. So both Carol and Carol and Shelly, who are here on the call as well with leading this group. I mean, we had never met before except through online. So it's really cool because when we go on these coach retreats, and in different events, we get to see each other and it's like, yep, you're exactly who I imagined. And, we're all these crazy people, but we have this passion for helping people. So not just through, everyday interactions, but definitely through online, which I never thought was really possible. But think about it. We're on our phones like how many hours a day? Quite a bit. So thank you, Laurie. That was awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For doing that. Number 3 was, what if I don't have a fitness background? So Shelly is going to be answering that one. So go ahead, Shelly.
Yeah, you do not have to have a fitness background to do this. You don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. Just like Carol said, I mean, we are leading by example. We are that somebody who has the drive to better ourselves. And so we are just passionate about sharing that motivation and inspiring others to take that journey with us and just being somebody who they can count on, to hold them accountable, because that is like the thing I think that makes Beachbody stand out from everything else out there is the accountability. I mean, you could go to Walmart or Target right now and pick up a Jillian Michaels DVD or something like that. But nobody's going to be there telling you to push play. It's just going to collect dust if you don't want to do it day after day. So you don't have to be a personal trainer. You don't have to be a nutritionist. You will learn all of that along the way. You're going to learn how to eat to feel good. Once you start feeling good through Shakeology and making better choices nutritionally, that's just kind of the way that your diet's just naturally going to go. And same with your fitness. Once you start feeling better because of working out, you're going to want to keep doing it because you're going to be productive. You're going to have all this energy and everything. So you don't need the background. You're going to learn it. If you have the drive, if you're motivated, if you're passionate, that's all you need. That's all people are going to want, is just somebody to hold them accountable and help them get started on this journey. So if that's you, then we want you.
Seriously, no, that's awesome. And I feel like it holds us as coaches, really accountable too. So,
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And I love that because, you know, I see coaches transformations. I mean, hello, like that's really cool to see that journey. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. And Carol, I believe you take the next one. I'm going to unmute you. Go ahead.
Okay. The next question is, I'm not at my goal weight, but I'm a work in progress. You don't have to be at your goal weight. Lord knows I am just in the middle of my journey. I was 250 pounds, 240, 250. I'm not really sure because I didn't have the nerve to step on the scale till it hit down to 240. But I'm a work in progress. I'm showing up every day. I'm making the difference. I have probably 35 more pounds to go, and I'll take that. But what not being at my goal weight does for my business is it allows me to connect with people that are where they are. They're currently there. They're overweight. They have weight to lose, and they can identify with me and where I am in my journey. I keep it real. I was just posting in my group today. I had a stressful day at the office, and I was chowing down on everything. It may have been the cherry tomatoes and the carrots and hummus, but I was just eating everything today. It's where I am in my journey, and I'm able to share that, and they can identify in that because, you know, I'm not chowing out on a Milky Way like I used to, but there are days that we just have to make it real, and they can see that I'm a real person on a real journey just like they are. So you don't have to be a stick or at your ideal weight or a bodybuilder. You just need to be you, sharing your journey every day. So you know, it really is just about sharing who you are, where you are, to reach those people. And it's about, again, as Shelley was also saying, I mean, we just keep coming back to being that example. And so you don't need to be a stick.
Yes. No, thank you so much, Carol. So true. Let's see. Laurie, I believe you have the next one. Oh yeah. Do I have to drink Shakeology? We always get a lot of this because I was a stickler because I was not a shake girl in the beginning. So go ahead. I think you're unmuted.
You know what? I've never been into shakes either. So it's the same thing with me too. So a lot of questions, a lot of concerns that people have is, you know, do I have to drink Shakeology to be a coach? Do I have to stay on Shakeology? You know, do I have to drink Shakeology for the duration of being a coach? The answer is no. You don't have to stay on Shakeology. I love Shakeology. I think it's really, 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 really beneficial for my health, and I give it to my kids too. So, you know, they are also doing that. Let me see. There are many different ways to actually be a coach and not drink Shakeology. You can, you know, buy the performance line. You can actually have, you know, other people's orders come down onto you, and that'll make you active. I know it's a lot of wording that you probably don't understand, but there's tons of different ways and tons of different options with being a coach. You don't actually have to drink Shakeology all the time, although you might want to, you know, try it for at least a month, and just so that you can know what it is and you can talk to other people about it too and see if you like it. Because I tried it too. I wasn't into shakes. I mean, definitely wasn't into shakes, and now I'm drinking shakes. So it's pretty funny.
Awesome. No, I'm the exact same way. I almost feel like, yeah, I'm not eating out as much. And so, yeah, that'll save money too. So thank you so much, Laurie.
You're welcome.
Awesome. We're almost through it. So this is number 6. We have 8 questions. So if you're wondering, you're like, is there 100 questions to this? No. So number 6, is Beachbody a pyramid scheme? This is the reason I did not sign up for a year and a half because I thought it was, and I just didn't understand just what it meant. So I'm just going to clarify what a pyramid scheme is, because if you're thinking the same thing, then I'd like to clarify what it actually is. So pyramid scheme is, you call a number, or you're purchasing something, but you never get something in return. There's no products being bought or sold. And with Beachbody, you can tell it's a real company with, first of all, real programs. You've probably heard of P90X, Insanity, PiO, 21 Day Fix, Shakeology. All of these things are actual products that we use on a daily basis. Millions of people actually use this. If you're looking at other kind of companies, Beachbody is the number 1 for infomercials. So this is like something that I like to talk about, because it's like, oh my word, where else are we going to get all this free advertisement at 2 a.m. and people are going to be like, oh, 21 Day Fix. Oh, I thought I saw something, on the TV about that, or an infomercial. So what's really nice is this company just provides, like, I forget what it was. I think it was like $1 billion. Maybe not $1 billion, but close to it in what they do for advertising. And there's not other companies. You can find what's out there, but usually they might have a small YouTube channel, and then they might have like a really, tiny YouTube channel. So there's really not that much besides what they offer. So I was going to say, with Beachbody also being, what I thought was a pyramid scheme, there was something where I looked at it like, okay, well, you're helping people, so you get paid. But what about, when you have like your own team? Isn't that kind of how it's set up? And then I realized, okay, I worked at a gym. And so I was at the Y, or I probably shouldn't even say I was at the Y. I was any gym in general. So nothing wrong with the Y. It's a great company. But just think about it. So we have, trainers, we have floor people, but then it kind of goes up from there. And then you have managers, and then you have directors, and then you have the CFO, CEO. And so, it kind of branches into this like pyramid thing, and the people on the bottom are never going to make as much as the CEO. That's a fact. But with coaching, you can work your business and you actually get paid more than say you signed up, with one of us as a coach, and you just rocked it. And every month you were helping 3 to 5 new people. And in 2 years you were making that full-time income. And, but maybe your coach was like, oh, I'm just a hobby coach. Like, I just help like 1 person a month, or 1 person every other month. You will surpass them. Like, you don't have to worry about, where you are in this order. Like, the time you put in and the effort is really what directly reflects your paycheck. So I guess I'm kind of going into how do you make money as a coach too. But just wanted to clarify that with pyramid scheme, because I thought it was, and it is not. And the more I learn about it, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is the greatest job, because you really do, you are your own boss. Like, I don't have anybody telling me like, why didn't you do this? Now I'm telling my coaches what to do. We like to work together and figure things out together. And the more people we help, the more you get paid. Like, that's just something not a lot of places you can say that about. So yeah, me and Shelly and I were going to talk about how you make money as a coach. So I kind of hinted at that. Shelly, do you want to add some more things about it? Go ahead.
Sure. I mean, just kind of to elaborate on what you were just saying, I can go to my job where I fill in and I get paid hourly there, and I could sit on my butt, or I could bust my butt for that entire day. I'm going to get paid the same. For this, if I don't show up, if I don't work for that week, I don't get paid. If I bust my butt, I get paid for every single thing that I did. So, that is awesome. Your paycheck is a direct reflection of exactly what you did. So you, as a coach, earn a 25% commission off of any programs, products, anything you sell. And then also too, as you grow your team, that's where more, I don't want to go into too much because I don't want to confuse you or muddy this up at all, but there's definite bonuses and benefits to growing a team and earning a more, residual income that way. So there are plenty of ways to earn a full-time, part-time, whatever income you're looking at for this. Sarah, do you want to piggyback on that?
Sure. Yeah, I was going to say it's definitely something where a lot of times challengers will want that discount on Shakeology. So what they do is they sign up as a discount coach. And then other times we just, we're kind of searching out also like, hey, wouldn't it be cool to work with your sister? Wouldn't it be cool to work with your best friend? Like in the beginning, I was nervous about it and I almost thought like, oh, I shouldn't ask them. Like, I feel bad. But now that I'm, into this business, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the greatest thing. Like, I need to not freak people out, but I do want to tell them like, hey, we can go on the possibility of free trips and just being able to like brainstorm ideas and work with the people you want to work with. Like you could be in a job where you're in a cubicle and the person next to you, you can't stand them. And then, you're in a job where maybe your boss, you're like, I'm building their dream. That's something where it's like, no, if you want to build your own dream, like we give you the tools on how to do that. And you don't have to come up with meal guides, recipes, workouts, anything. Like everything is provided. You have a Beachbody coach, Earl, that you send to to your friends, family, people that want to be healthy like you are. And that's all there really is to it. And running challenge groups too, which is all done basically online. So you can work from home or from your phone or be in some country. And then you're like, oh, I got to check into my challenge group, sweaty selfie by the beach. I just saw Gigi's post. She's like, I'm in the pool. I'm like, what? I was like, I'm so jealous. But
I know, brat.
Brat. I was like, you had to rub it in, didn't you? No, but that is cool because we've definitely traveled with it, and it's awesome. I can't stop working because I love it so much.
Right.
Can be a bad thing too, but.
And that's the thing too. I mean, as you also earn certain achievements each month, once you help so many people, you get free customers from Beachbody. Those people who are ordering from the infomercials at 2 a.m. or ordering something not through a coach, they are randomly assigned to coaches. So you can get these free customers and build your customer database across the country. So that's why this is so nice that it's social media. I have a lot of people say to me, well, there's already 2 of us right here in this area. So what? Our Facebooks look completely different. Our Instagrams look completely different. We might have these tiny little circles that overlap, but we're going to have these giant circles that, are specific to each and every person. So don't let living in a small area or not knowing that many people right now or just kind of infuriate you. You have the potential to grow this across the country just by people seeing you and recognizing you and you showing up daily.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. It's so true. And that's just one of the many pros about coaching. So thank you, Shelly. That was awesome. I also so the last one is how much does it cost to sign up? So what we do is we always want to give coaches and challengers the same opportunity and just really have them dive into a challenge group. So what that entails is purchasing a challenge pack, and that can range anywhere between $140 to $180. So usually I have people start off with 21-day fix, and I think it's normally $140. And that does come with Shakeology, a program, meal guides, recipes, so that you can kind of be an intern coach for that first 30 days. And then you're going to be running your next challenge group with your coach. And that's what's really fun because you get to, piggyback on what they're doing and just see, okay, what is it that I need to do? And, you get to do fun photos in the group. And these groups can be private too. So you don't have to feel like you're sharing so much with the world right away. It's in a private group. You can tell a few friends, have them, maybe start 21-day fix along with you. And it's just a great way to kind of get started. So that is how much it costs. And then month to month, it is $15.95, which is less than my instructor fees. So $15.95, and that's all you have to pay monthly. But there's also, if you are going to work the business, like maybe you just want the discount at 25% off of all the products and all the programs that Beachbody has. So you would pay the $15.95, but then you would get 25% off of everything. So that's a nice way to kind of cut back. And it's also 10% off of trainings. So any Beachbody like PiO, Insanity, size, those P90X, those type of like certifications. So if you're an instructor, you can also get a discount with that, which is nice. But then Shakeology by itself is $99 opposed to the $130 for challengers, like how much it costs. So we get a pretty good discount on Shakeology. So again, $140 the first month and then $15.95 to be a coach. But if you want to keep drinking Shakeology, it's a little bit more. So hopefully, did anyone want to add anything onto that before we end? I was going to say I'll unmute Lori. I think I covered all, you guys did an awesome job of covering those 8 questions. So does anyone have a question?
I think we covered a lot of things, and I don't think there's anything else to go over. Only that it's awesome, and we get to have great friendships and travel and, you know, and do everything. It's awesome.
I know. I'm like, amen, woman. And it, you know, it does. It takes a little bit of kind of coming out of your comfort zone. But every time I do, like, something good happens, you know? I'm, like, proud of everybody that's, like, pushed themselves past something. That's just like fitness. You know, you're going to get uncomfortable. Like, oh, my gosh, I have to do these squats and my legs hurt. But, you know, with coaching, it's like stepping out of your comfort zone. But it's also being an entrepreneur and just helping people. And we have just Beachbody is such a great company. We could go on for hours, but I know people need to go to bed. So thank you all again. Carol's still on. She said she's like, I'm going to stop after my talk. No, she stayed. Oh, she's so sweet. I love you. All right. Well, thank you guys again. I'm going to stop the recording right here. And yeah, thank you again. And if you guys have any questions, I will be posting this in our event. And then you guys can definitely share it with people later on. And then we'll also have a coach sneak peek at the end of the month. So you guys can definitely share this video as well. So again, any questions, just talk to the coach that invited you to listen to this recording. All right. Thank you. Bye.